We have told you now for weeks, this program was actually the first one to say it, that the war is going to come down to the Strait of Hormuz. It is just 20 miles wide when we have the map up. And a tanker, a freighter, U.S. Navy tanker, something like that, U.S. Navy ship, is a sitting duck. Open the strait, though, and gas prices come down. Trump needs leverage right now to force Iran's hand. The White House is reportedly in the planning stages for a ground operation to seize or blockade Kharg Island. Now, the Strait of Hormuz is right here. That's the very narrow point. Kharg Island is way up here in the Persian Gulf. There's Kuwait, there's Iraq. This is the oil terminal where the Iranians ship out all of their oil. It's just 15 miles off Iran's coast, and the regime handles about 90% of the country's crude oil exports. If Kharg was either taken or destroyed, it would totally cut off the Iranians' supply of money because they could not export any oil. That's the turning point in the war. It's easy to see the president's thinking. Take Kharg up there and you can trade it for the Strait of Hormuz. Here's President Trump today.
Well, I may have a plan or I may not, but how would I ever say that to a reporter? If I said that to a reporter, Marco would say, please, sir, let's bring you over to the helicopter immediately.
Off they go to the helicopter. Feels like we kind of heard that answer before, right? I may have a plan, but I'm not going to tell you. Heard it right before Operation Midnight Hammer, the Maduro raid, and the opening salvo of this conflict. All of those also happened on a weekend. Consider this, not one but two Marine Expeditionary Units are on their way to the Persian Gulf, each carrying thousands of Marines along with F-35s, Ospreys, landing craft, and drones. These are specialized units. They train for amphibious landings and assaults, which the Marines invented in the Pacific Theater during World War II. Here's the thing that is confounding. The U.S. military widely advertised that they were sending the Marine Expeditionary Units, and much more importantly for this discussion, they made public that it will take weeks to get there. Donald Trump does not want to wait 3 weeks. While Iran is getting pounded by bunker busters, Trump is getting pounded by the media and the public over high gas prices. The next 3 weeks will be brutal.
Higher prices for gas.
When prices, raise, either the gas pump or fuel, Americans see it.
Gas prices are now nearing $4 a gallon.
The pinch at the pump as gas prices are going up at a record rate.
What are we really doing there besides raising our prices?
Something big is going to happen. We don't know what it will look like, but let's look at the difference of what Trump is saying versus what is happening. On Truth Social, he's talking about wrapping things up. It's the same kind of head fake he has used before on Friday afternoon. Today, the Saudis said they would let the United States use more of their air bases for attacks on Iran. We don't know, but that very well could also open up an air corridor for the Israelis. A Trump source told Axios, quote, "We need about a month to weaken the Iranians with more strikes, take the island, and then get them by the balls and use it for negotiations." I lived in the Middle East for 4 years. That is the kind of language the Middle East understands. Trump appears to realize this.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.